How are y'all, and welcome back to another video of Look Be a Landlord. Hope you're having a good day. For today's question, I wanted to ask what your go-to joke is. Like if someone told you to tell a joke, what would you generally tell? I'm going to say a few. Now they're all puns, so if you're one of those people that gets really annoyed by puns, maybe skip the next minute or so. But the newest one I had is to say to them, oh, remember that joke I told you about the chiropractor? And then no matter what they respond, you can go, yeah, it was about a week back. Always a great one. Usually takes them a minute to get it. And then my old favorites, which is particularly well, is two jokes which work particularly well if you're telling rounds of jokes around the campfire or something. The first one is, did you hear about the magic tractor? And then you wait, and then the reply, it turned into a field. And then you can go around the round, and then when it comes back to your turn, you can be like, did you see the movie about the magic tractor? And the response is, I only saw the trailer. Two great jokes, always get a groan, which is one of the best responses you can get from a pun, really, I reckon. But let me know what your favorite jokes are, or what your go-to jokes are. For today, we are on floor number 5. So first time we see duds. These are symbols, don't give any kinds. They do go away after 33 spins though, so they're not too bad. Let's jump in, let's see what kind of run we get today. Okay, I will take an anchor. It's worth about 1.75 on average, and I always say that when it lands in the corner, it is worth 5. So pretty decent, not the best. Lockbox versus cheese is quite interesting here. I think I'll take the lockbox, just because you can get lockpick to get rid of it. 3-sided dice is pretty good early on. It's worth about 2 per turn, and we made the 25 rent payment with 8 left over. Wolf is I'll take the wolf there, it's probably the best. Oswald the monkey, grave robber, or fish tank. These are all pretty similar since we don't have any at the moment. I think I'll take grave robber, that's pretty decent, or hopefully it will be. This is quite an early cultist, and cultists are quite good. They have a lot of potential, so I'll take it. I'll take AB. I think I can afford to skip this. And we'll take a crab as well. We made the 50 rent payment with 22 left over. Kind of need some kind of plan here at the moment. I could go hearts, I guess. We could take Maxwell the Bear versus Rain Cloud. They're both pretty similar. Rain Cloud does make rain common instead of uncommon, which means you're slightly less likely to find cultists in the common pool. So I'll take Maxwell the Bear instead. Might pick up a bear, you never know. Let's take another lockbox. Let's pick up a seed. We don't really have much of a direction yet for this run, which is a bit worrying. I'll take a goldfish. I don't particularly want any of these, to be honest. We'll skip. Okay, I will take a pufferfish. It's worth 2 per turn, which isn't too bad. We got a banana from that seed, which I didn't really want. We made the 100 rent payment with 28 left over. There is a safe. I think we have to re-roll for something better, which we didn't find. I'll take a chemical 7. I'll take looting glove, I think. Possibly ritual candle for hexes of tedium. No, I think looting glove is probably better. If we manage to break any of these. We're seeing so many eggs. I don't want any of these. Let's take a key for the lockbox. Okay, we got one of them. That's great. That means we'll probably make the next rent payment. I'll take a removal capsule. I'll take another key for the other lockbox. I'll take a tedium capsule. And we made the 150 rent payment with 55 left over. Rusty gear essence is not great. Telescope is also not great. And Zarf's contract is just worth 50 if we pick up either of these. I'll take rusty gear essence. I'll take Undertaker. I'll take jellyfish, and I'll pick up could we do a seed run? I don't think so. Could we do happy hour? It's also not great. Ninja mouse. I'll take the seeds, I guess. They're pretty good if we find Mrs. Fruit. I'll take a peach just to fill up the space. There's a dwarf. Maybe I should have taken happy hour there. Let's skip all these. Let's take a mouse. We'll skip this. I don't think we're going to make this one, to be honest. I'll take another chemical 7. Yeah, I don't think this one is not going to make. That doesn't really matter. There's no way I'm making 40 on this spin, is there? No, I don't think so. 33, we were 10 away. We just didn't see any real scaling. We took Grave Robber, didn't see any urns. Just an unfortunate run. Let's jump in, let's try another one. These happen every now and again. I'll take a dwarf early on, is great. I'll take a 3-sided dice. There's an urn, might as well. And a toddler, don't mind having one of them early on, they're pretty good. We made the 25 rent payment with 11 left over. Let's take a big urn. Let's take a fish tank. We'll take a goldfish for the fish tank. Get that started early. I'll take a chemical 7. I don't particularly want another toddler, so let's skip this. Let's take another goldfish for the fish tank. And we made the 50 rent payment with 27 left over. I'll take another chemical 7. And we could take Kyle the Kermit or Oswald the Monkey. At the moment we don't really have either. Let's take... Do I want another eater? I already have dwarf and toddler. I suppose I probably will be getting rid of toddler later on. Do I want a hex of tedium? Generally, no. Let's skip it. Let's take a tedium capsule for the 5 gold. Let's skip all these as well. Let's take rabbit fluff. We'll try and stack luck. I'll take a buffing capsule. That was worth 1. That was terrible. We made the 100 rent payment with 21 left over. 5-sided dice is pretty good. Pizza the cat is okay. Ninja mouse we don't have either. I'll take Pizza the cat. Just 1 extra per turn at the moment. There's a pinata for the toddler. That's pretty decent. Let's take a second cat. Does the pinata now give 7? Oh, it does. That must be changed. I'm so used to it giving 5. We don't want a second toddler. We don't have any buffs for toddlers at the moment. I could take an omelette. It's just worth 5, which is pretty decent. Okay, let's take a present for the toddler. Let's take another goldfish for the goldfish bowl. It's like having an extra symbol on the board, that. Let's make the 150 rent payment with 87 left over. That's pretty decent. Coffee essence is quite good and credit card essence could be fantastic, so I'll try it. Let's reroll here for sand dollar maybe. And let's take shedding season. I don't know if you can reroll coffee essence. Oh, not coffee essence, credit card essence. It looks like you can. So we want something that provides some long-term scaling. Nothing here does it. Let's take this. Nothing here really does it either. There's a coal. Is that good enough? Don't think so. There's a rabbit. That would give some rabbit fluff, which could be quite good. I'm going to go with the rabbit. Kind of hoping to get a rare there or something. Let's skip these. Okay, let's take a Videstone. Let's skip all these. Let's take another rabbit. And I'll let the rabbit add some rabbit fluff, and then I'll probably switch this off once it's full. We'll skip these. There's still, how many? One candy left. Let's skip these. I'll take a present for the toddler. I probably have enough rabbit fluff for the moment. 48. We made the 225 rent payment with 173 left over, so we're doing pretty good at the moment. Lucky capsule is quite good for a guaranteed rare. Triple kinds is okay. Chili Chili powder is worth nothing at the moment. I'll take triple kinds. Just makes the kind worth 3, which is pretty decent. I don't want a chicken, don't want a martini. I will take the moon though with the rabbits, that's pretty decent. We don't need to remove anything at the moment. Okay, this is looking like a much better run than the last one. Let's take a tomb. Worth 3, let's go for it. Let's remove maybe the cherry. Sure. A 43 on that spin. I'll take a hustling capsule because we are quite far ahead. It's worth doing. Let's skip all these. We could take another coin. It is worth 3, which isn't too bad, but on the other hand, no particular need. We made the 300 rent payment with 157 left over. Let's take just pink pepper essence for the 20 coins. Rusty gear will work on the rabbit fluff. I'd rather it works on the rabbits. I'm going to take it, and I'm probably going to remove the rabbit fluff, and then I'll remove one rabbit fluff. I need a third rabbit though, don't I? I do. Let's take... We don't particularly know what we hear. Frying pan is interesting. I'll take frying pan. Let's switch off rusty gear for now. So we get another rabbit. There is another rabbit. So now we just have to remove one of the rabbit fluff and then switch back on rusty gear. There's a sun, which is interesting because of the sun moon. I'll take the sun. Mostly because of the sun moon essence. If we see it, we want to take it. Skip that. Let's skip this as well. And I'll take a beer for the dwarf. Why not? I'll actually just take a void creature because it removes itself. There's another rabbit. Yeah, I'm happy to just fill my deck with rabbits. We made the 375 rent payment with 196 left over. 450 now due in 8 spins. Fruit basket essence, not something we want to do. Telescope is okay, it'll give us a lot of money for 3 spins. 3 spins of lots of money. I'll take a Beastmaster as well. And cleaning rag is worth nothing. Black suits, so I guess. Let's remove a rabbit fluff. And now let's switch on rusty gear essence. If all 4 rabbits had rolled in, I would have gotten all 4 rabbits, because they would have counted as adjacent with the telescope essence. So just a bit of bad luck there, but that's okay. These things happen. This should be quite a lot of money. 122, that's not too bad. Let's skip this. 115 on that turn. So yeah, that's a nice stockpile of money now for the rest of the game. We'll skip this. And I'll take, I could take a milk there, but there's no particular need. Let's take a buffing capsule. Let's take a wealthy capsule. Okay, and we made the 450 rent payment with 416 left over. So we're doing pretty good. Let's take dishwasher essence yeah, that's definitely the best, I would say. Let's take frozen pizza essence. We don't need any of these. I'll take a lucky capsule. And I'll take guillotine. Okay, elder creature is not really what we're looking for. Amethyst, also not really what we're looking for, but I guess has a lot of potential. All we need to do is add 1 dame, or let's try amethyst. Let's take a removal capsule. We'll skip, could have taken a billionaire there. Let's take another removal capsule. We'll skip this. Just want to keep the frozen pizza essence for as long as we can. Okay, let's remove probably the sand dollar. Actually, I should have removed the pearl. Do I want another rabbit? I do. And we'll skip this. Let's remove the pearl now. Down to 22 symbols. That's not bad. Getting about 60 odd per turn. Skip everything. Yeah, skip everything that isn't rabbit related, I reckon. Do we have any monkeys? No, we did take the thing for monkeys, but we didn't actually get any monkeys. That's okay. Made the 575 rent payment with 408 left over. Doing pretty good. Let's re-roll for, hoping for a dame. I'll take another moon though, that's also quite good. Black cat is quite good because with black cat and pizza the cat, cats give us 4 and they are buffed by Beastmaster. So this is a great pickup. Let's, we have a removal, we should use it. Let's take a reroll capsule. Let's remove the toddler now. Let's skip this. Wolf. I mean, I know we have moons, but wolves are not worth it. I'll take a light bulb for the amethyst. Let's skip all these. Let's take a billionaire over a time capsule because the billionaire is guaranteed. Just give us kinds. Let's skip all these symbols as well. What do we have here? We could get more rabbit fluff, but we don't really need it. We can also get more rabbit fluff whenever we want it. Skip all of these symbols. We have our 3 essence capsules. So just before the rent payment, that's great. We made the, what was that, 625 rent payment with 563 left over. Popsicle essence has some fantastic potential, so I'll take it. I don't particularly want any of these actually. And I don't want to take yellow pepper essence because it just ruined the popsicle essence. I'll take oil can essence, it might come in handy. Let's take copycat essence. Coffee essence just guarantees that I win the game. Let's take nothing here. Take birdhouse essence. I'll take very big symbol bomb, that could come in useful. Let's re-roll here for a dame with the amethyst is great. I actually don't particularly want any of these. I'll take conveyor belt, might come in useful in the end. Okay, I'll take a hustling capsule. We want to start counting this down, so we want to start taking symbols so that we get our removals. Then we can really clean up this deck. Do I want a key? I do not. Let's skip these. So we only really want to take symbols that remove themselves or can get removed somehow. Let's take a void creature. That's fantastic. I don't want another urn. We have these 2 urns for almost the entire game. We haven't found a way of getting rid of them yet. That's okay though, sometimes that happens. Also, I have both a light bulb and a dame, and neither one of them have hit the amethyst yet. That's okay as well. We got 90 on that turn, don't need anything there. Don't need anything there either. Let's take an essence capsule, that's fantastic. We could take a bubble. I'll take the hooligan to get rid of, also we'll get rid of the tomb and the urns, that's great. That's 3 symbols that clear up eventually. At the cost of 1. Let's take a tedium capsule. So that we went through a bunch of extra spins there because we had 2 coffees. Could probably have switched that off, but no real need. We've already won this game. Made the 675 rent payment with 1,195 left over. Let's take 4-leaf clover. And dove is obviously pretty, well, it's not super fantastic in this run, so I'll leave it. I don't particularly want, is Mrs. Fruit good for cleaning anything up? No, not really. A treasure chest, I'll take another Beastmaster. Let's take big symbol bomb. Let's add nothing and a milk and another milk for the cats. White stone. Okay, now we can use our removals. I'll get rid of the 3-sided dice. I'll get rid of the omelette. I'll get rid of the 5-sided dice. Get rid of the kine. And everything else I'll get rid of the dwarf. Everything else will kind of remove itself. Okay, and there's a beer for the dwarf. And I'm back. Just had to do a quick pause there. I'm not sure if you can even tell. Maybe the music skips or something. That'd be the only way of doing it. We don't need to respin anything. And we don't need to take anything here. What are we doing? I'm just going to switch off oil can. I find it extremely annoying. I don't need to take anything here. No, I can't take a wine anymore because I got rid of the dwarf. Maybe a bit premature. I'll take a white stone though, it's better than a milk because it removes itself immediately. Although the milk does give more money, but this stage, mostly removals we're looking at. Take a lucky capsule. How's my inventory doing? Still have the big urn left. Okay, and the amethyst is up to +5, which is pretty decent. Could take a witch for the amount of spirits that we have at the moment, but it's a bit short term. Let's skip all these. And we don't need any of these either. And this is it, the final rent payment, 777. We made that with 1,655 left over. This was a really good run. A lot of potential for going endless, obviously with the amethyst and dame. That's all you really need. Some good moon and rabbit to kind of tide you over until these really start scaling. But yeah, so not too bad. 1 win, 1 loss. The first run, couldn't really do much about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this anyway. As always, if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and if you haven't, consider subscribing for more videos like this every day. Until then, till the next day guys, take care of yourselves and cheers for now.